I'm back with a quick video today talking about relationships and toxic relationships in particular. Now, I did a video at some point last year, back in 2019, talking about emotional manipulation in relationships and things like that, and I got a lot of feedback. That was quite early in my YouTube. I'm still early in my little YouTube career and whatnot, but I got a lot of positive feedback from that video. People that felt that the video added value to them and felt that it was an eye-opener. So I'm going to put that link in the description below, and if you ain't seen it, then please check it out. But yeah, so I thought I would actually do a bit of research and do a video about toxic relationships, because everyone's talking about toxic traits recently, and I feel like it's quite a relevant topic in and amongst our peers, in and amongst our age group. So please support the channel, please show love, hit the like button, it helps with the YouTube algorithm. Please subscribe if you're new. Without further ado, let's get in the video.
Early in the morning,
The disclaimer, Big D. Yeah, I've got a big D for you, yeah? We all have toxic traits in us, I think, in my opinion. And some of these things will relate to you, but it doesn't make you a toxic person at all, you know? So we do have bouts of jealousy. We do have spats of this, you know, whatever. For me, I feel like if you or your partner are consistently showing these signs over a long period of time, over and over again, that's more of a telltale sign that this person is toxic, this relationship is toxic, and things like that, you get me? But ultimately, the disclaimer is, if you can feel some of these traits applying to you, then it's not the end of the world, because one or two of them apply to me as well, you feel me? So anyway, I'm gonna cut straight to it. So the first one is, in an argument, they look to inflict damage rather than look for a resolution. For example, one-upping you in something. And now what I mean by that is, you got yourself into a little argument, and that person then wants to try and one-up you in this argument. So it could be, rather than looking for a resolution, rather than going to sleep peaceful and things like that, this person would look to escalate the issue or try and one-up you. And so, I don't know, if you're a girl and you're going out with your friends, it's a girls' night, and you're hitting the clubs, you're hitting the parties, your partner's obviously quite toxic, this person might try and one-up you by, I don't know, the next day booking a holiday with the boys, or messaging his ex, and you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but something like that. Rather than trying to find a resolution to the issue, rather than try and squash the problem, the toxic person will try and one-up you, rather than discussing or articulating their insecurities and actually coming to some sort of resolution between the two of you. Number two, they treat everything like it's an attack, and they're always on the defensive. I think you know when someone feels attacked when you, or the other person, sorry, no longer feels comfortable or safe to bring anything up to them. And I used to be in a position when I was younger, and my mental health weren't all there. I used to be like that. I used to think it was an attack and things like that, and I can definitely relate to that one. But when you get older, you think actually it's not always about that, and you're not getting attacked. People are just trying to communicate their issues with you. But yeah, like I said, if this person constantly feels like they're defending themselves and constantly feels attacked, and you no longer feel comfortable chatting to them, that's not good. Everyone argues in couples. People argue. People have bickers and things like that. But I personally, listen, I've only had one relationship in my life, really, one real one, and it didn't work. But so I'm no expert in this field. You get me? I'm not an expert at all. You know, I'm still learning myself. But I'd like to think, now I'm older, I'm nearly 25, I'd like to think that I'd be better in a relationship. So communication, if you are insecure about things, if you do have a problem with what this person's doing, you should reach out and say, it's that simple. You have a dialogue, you say, listen, so-and-so, I feel type of way about you doing this. This person can sit back, reflect and say, oh, you know what? I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna change, I'm gonna do this. You get me? The third sign of a toxic relationship, your partner always makes you the root of every problem, the root of all arguments, the root of all issues. I say if I have a problem with my partner, and my partner always spins it on me and makes me feel like actually I'm wrong for having a problem about this. And I've got so many female friends, so many, and I've had so many female friends over the years that have come and gone. And I've learned a lot about females over the years, and men are guilty of this. I can't lie, men are very guilty of flipping the script and flipping the narrative on females, 100%, no doubt. And how many times a woman gets called crazy, gets called a psycho, this, that, and the other. I'm not gonna say all the time, but a lot of the time, men might be the problem with that. And then, because men can manipulate females' emotions easier, women usually end up feeling like the problem was that there was no problem to be had, and actually they're the problem. And that's not healthy, that's not safe for anyone, that's not good for the mentality. And it's not always women and men. Like, I remember when I came out of my relationship, it wasn't just her that started to grow in confidence and started to become a better person. It was myself as well. I completely changed, I completely grew up, and I was no longer that, I still got some toxic traits, but I was no longer that toxic person I was then, you get me? So, you know, it's both parties as well, but I do, having a lot of female friends, and I'm seeing, like, he convinced you that that was your fault somehow. Okay, interesting. So, yeah, anyway, another sign. Ladies, stay woke on that one for real. The fourth one. Now this one, yeah, people need to focus on this one. The fourth sign is that a toxic person will show you the most love at your lowest. That's the truth. And again, when I was in my most darkest places and toxic places, I was more affectionate when I knew people that I care about were also a bit vulnerable, because it took away from my vulnerability. But what I mean by that is that toxic people will hurt you, cut you, not literally, but will hurt you, cut you, destroy you, break you down. And then when you're at your lowest, that's when they'll show you love. In my research, I saw someone say they'll show you love because it's safe to do so then. It's a bit, you feel safer then because you've brought this person down almost to your level, and then you can now, it's now safe to come outside and show some love rather than kind of being angry and aggressive, you feel me? But, big up Bart, by the way. And the final one, I didn't come up with this one on my own. This one I saw in a video somewhere. The fifth and final sign is they're uncomfortable with your success. Some toxic people just won't celebrate your success, or they'll belittle it and undermine it. So you might have got a new job, for example. And rather than really building that up and making you feel special, I don't know, saying, let's celebrate, let's do this, let's do that, they'll belittle, they'll underplay that. When people I like have success, you best believe I have success. I don't have success if they don't have success. And that's just the way me and my friends and family, my friends work. But I know a lot of people ain't like that, and people within relationships aren't like that, and yeah, it shouldn't be, it's not right, is it really? But anyway, ultimately, as I said at the start of this video, we're all guilty of having our traits. Not everyone is perfect. We all have this toxic trait, especially in the world of social media. Everyone has insecurities. Everyone is nervous about what other people are doing. Their confidence gets hit and things like that. So if you think that these traits are about you, then just try and fix them. Because like I said, I've got some of these traits as well. But going forward, I just want to continue to better myself. So when I'm in a relationship, I'll be the best version of myself. You get me? Anyway, I'm knackered. I'm meant to be working from home today. I ain't had much sleep. You can tell by the bags under my eyes. Stay tuned for the next video.